Good morning, Scopies. Good morning, good morning, good morning. This is my room now. I moved. Check it out. Bro, what's up? This is my new room. My bed on the floor back there. Thank you. Got my plant. I love my plant. Happy Sunday. Happy Mother's Day, everybody. Honor your mother and father. It's a commandment. Y'all should do it. Check out my Mondrian. My ex-girlfriend painted this for me. It's kind of nice. We haven't sold the Ford Fusion yet. We're going to go trade it in for a Honda Accord. Thank you. Thank you. It's my Maverick hoodie. I'm no longer a Logan Paul fan, but I do think the merch looks good. Where is my family? Back in New Jersey, bros. No, we only hire engineers. Comma only hires engineers because it's engineers that move the world forward. That's not true. We hire a few other people, but it's mostly engineers. Yeah, Honda Accord steers down to 0. Okay, so I'll tell you guys what we're talking about today. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you. I like the pink too. All right. So you guys have all seen this room. You guys have all seen it. We're hiring 2 positions. We're hiring a bunch of positions. ML guy is still around. He's doing pretty well. I'm pretty happy with the new ML guy. But what I'm really here to show off is this room here. This room is going to be full of engineers. Guys, we're hiring. Okay. All right. So let's go to the board downstairs, and it's confession time. I'm about to tell you all something. Yeah, my old bedroom, now to fill with engineers. Okay, guys, so I haven't told anyone this yet, but we're going to tell you right here on Periscope. A couple weeks ago, we raised $5 million. So we have $5 million. And we raised it at a $100 million valuation. So, yeah. Here's the thing, right? I'm not big on, it's not an accomplishment, right? It's really not an accomplishment to raise money. If you think we didn't raise 100, we raised 50 million, but our valuation is 100. It's not an accomplishment to raise money. What you're really doing is you're selling off your company. But yeah, so you like the diagram? All right, we'll get a better marker for the rest of the stuff. I'll have to write. Okay. So guys, the key word from here on out is focus. We know exactly what we're building. Not ready to tell you all yet, but we know exactly what it is we're building. It's going to take about 18 months. And by the end of it, I hope that we're going to be worth $1 billion, right? Because if you're starting a startup, your goal is to be a unicorn. $1 billion. I was checking the list of unicorns. There's not that many of them. We're not building a bullet train, no. You guys could probably guess what we're doing, but yeah, so we're trying to 10x this 100 million. We're trying to turn a crack rock into a mountain. Yeah, that's the plan, guys. $1 billion. We are hiring. So if you're good, if you know people who are good, we're looking for you. We have something incredible to bring to the world. Guys, you look at the Eon, you look at the Panda. You think I did this to build Eons and Pandas, bro? I did this to build revolutionary shit that changes the world. And that's what we're here to do. So we're hiring engineers and more engineers and other engineers. Yeah, I know we're anti-hype. It's not hype, guys. It's not hype if it's real. I'm not promising you bullshit. This is real. Like, this is actually, I gave a realistic timeline, a realistic plan. Yo, I did some CEO shit on Friday. I calculated like EBITDAs and annualized recurring revenues and did market research and shit. This is actually achievable. If you're coming here thinking that you're gonna make a huge salary, this is not the company for you. It's a Jimmy World quote. Do you want the work more than the reward? You come here if you want to change the world. If you're looking to make 300K, check out the Toyota Research Institute. I hear they pay really well. Okay, so that's that. But yeah, focus, 18 months, $1 billion. No, we're not better than Google. No, we're not better than Google, but that's okay. Waymo's valued at about $70 billion. Cruise is probably valued at about 10. So $1 billion is small in self-driving car game. I mean, even Zoox is valued at $1 billion, so you know. Am I good at math? I'm pretty good at math. I got perfect scores on my math SATs. But yeah, so we raised $5 million and $100 million valuation. Don't raise a lot of money. Don't sell a lot of your company. Never ever give up a board seat because you don't want to get Kalaknicked. You want to Zuckerberg them. Absolutely, we offer options to people who work here. If you work here, if you join now and we succeed, you probably make $10 million. If we succeed and you join right now, your stuff will probably in 4 years end up being worth $10 million. If we succeed, and that's the game. Yo, you know what I've been reading, guys? The Will to Power. This shit is super relevant today. Do we have a pool? No. It's not 10 million in 18 months. You gotta stick around for 4 years. You know, we really gotta ride out the tail. But that's the main thing I'm here to talk about. What am I drinking right now? I got a venti iced coffee from Starbucks. We're going hard today. Got things to do. But yeah, so I have a few things to show off to you guys. Vesting schedule, you know, this is a 4 years, 1 year cliff, the standard. What am I here to show you guys today? I can show you our latest training machine. So our new models use reinforcement learning. And in order to do reinforcement learning, you need big computers. So I got this guy right here. That's my latest and greatest. 10 GPUs, 1 box. We've got some more 3D printers. Oh, the army's not printing right now. Oh, no, these are falling off. No. NVIDIA, 10 NVIDIA GPUs. All these people down here are moving upstairs. Oh, guys, you want to know what's in these boxes? Oh, yeah, boxes, bros. Does the OnePlus have a TPU? No. How many transistors? A lot. But yeah, guys, so this is Scopie Sunday. We're not here to shit on people today. That's not what this Scopie Sunday is about. We don't sleep. We go hard. Welcome to comma.ai. We're getting a Honda Accord. But that is really what I'm here to talk about today. Yeah, Bugs is full of cash like I ran, bro. Focus. 18 months, $1 billion. Yeah, we're mapping. You guys know we're mapping. You saw the mapping, Scopies. The mapping is starting to work. Harold, bro. Harold Slam. It's the future. We have our own Slam system. It's quite good. But that's really all I'm here to talk about today. We're hiring. Give me a job at comma.ai. Get in early, get rich, get in late, get fucked. Yeah, that sounds right. Hiring a PID guy. If you know things about controls, we'll hire you. Do I work on ML today? I'm working on ML today, yeah. No, we're a little hyping now. You know why? Because here's the thing about hype, right? Here's the thing about everything. Don't be a hypocrite. So many people in lives are hypocrites. They say shit that they know is not true to like build something. Guys, if I didn't believe what I wrote on the board there, I wouldn't write it. Why am I here? What am I doing? I'm rich. I have a great life. But we're here to win self-driving cars, and that's exactly what we're going to do. Why am I a Python guy? I can code in C++, kind of. I know a little C++. I can code C++ pretty well. ML is going well. ML is going well. New models, new calibration. That's the other thing I want to show you guys. Yes, we're of course building artificial intelligence. Eons are about to get some serious stability improvements. We've had a full-time engineer working for 4 weeks on Eon stability. We haven't shipped any of these improvements yet. And what we have here is the Eon testing closet. What? Guys, I've been rich for a while now. This is the Eon testing closet. And we've had Eons now run for 100 hours straight driving a car. So we don't want Eons to crash anymore. And we're working hard on stability, on system stability. I can show you what the front end of that looks like. We'll go to testing.comma.life, bro. Comma needs car hackers. Yeah, if you're a car hacker, we'll hire you. Guys, really, here's what we hire based on. We hire based on 2 things. Intelligence and motivation. Intelligence kind of in an IQ sense. I know you're not allowed to talk about IQ anymore, but we do. We don't IQ test you, but you gotta be smart, you know? You gotta be intelligent. And you gotta be motivated. And you gotta be motivated, right? Like, you know, if you're asking like, well, I could get $400K at Toyota. Great, bro, go work at Toyota. If you wanna change the world, maybe Toyota's not the place to do it. All right, so we could see, let's see what's loading up here. Broken. Y'all been watching Death Note. It's pretty good. I've been reading Will to Power. It's pretty good. Programmers need focus. CTY. And go to like those magnet high schools, Stuyvesant, Bergen County Academies. College doesn't matter. College is a scam. There's a great new podcast out, A16Z, with this guy who's like, education's all about signaling and it's crap. Huge waste of money. If you guys want to learn stuff, you have the greatest tool in the history of the world to learn stuff. What is that? Greatest tool in the history of the world. You can learn anything you want. When you sell the Ford, yeah, we're trading for Accord next week. Trading for Honda Accord. Google, yeah, we have the internet. The internet, the internet has changed my life, guys. But yeah, so this is testing openpilot, CPU usage, RAM usage, how long it's been running for. Now it looks like it's down. We'll have to look into that. But yeah, cleaning up all the memory leaks. We're cleaning up all the crashes. Stability. But we really got to come back to, if we focus for 18 months, we'll be worth $1 billion. The internet changed my life, guys. I'd be nowhere without the internet. Got a credit, bro. Got a credit. No, guys, I don't give a shit about college. College, like, you know the Roman fire brigade? The Roman fire brigade were people who basically used to come around and they'd be like, oh, I see your house is on fire. Maybe you should pay us some money and we'll put that out. And if you didn't pay, they'd go to your neighbors, be like, yeah, fire spread real fast. You know, maybe you should pay up. But look, those guys is a scam. Our current valuation is $105 million. So that's some new shit dropping right here for you guys on Periscope. I was rejected from MIT. I own the domain IHateMIT.com. Yeah, I was not a very good student in high school, you know, because I'm dumb. That's what my teachers would tell me. No, that's not true. I had great teachers. I loved high school, but I did do really badly in high school. Say what? Ooh, I can scroll up and see comments. I went to Carnegie Mellon briefly. I took some great classes. I learned some great things. Had a few very talented professors. It's all about finding like the few professors who actually want to teach you things. Here's the thing. The systems in place in the world today do not incentivize value creation. They do not incentivize actually teaching you anything. But there's some people who, like, against all the odds, just have this intrinsic desire to create and this intrinsic desire to teach other people how to create. And that's who you got to find. None of these systems are worth shit. what I think about Coding Dojo. I don't really like those bootcamp things. Motivate yourself. I'm telling you what I'm doing today. Yo, this is paper I'm really psyched about. Decorrelated batch normalization. So I'm going to try to implement this in TensorFlow, and we'll see how it goes. So if you guys know what batch normalization is, decorrelated batch normalization does a projective transform on the vector space to decorrelate the things, right? Because if your things in your neural net are correlated, you're wasting capacity. But if you can decorrelate them, you get capacity back. So it's really exciting. And you can do it, you see, like, so you can't decorrelate in a nonlinear way, but you can, if you're talking straight up correlation in a linear way, you can actually do that transformation. Who'd have thought that linear algebra was going to be the science that was going to that was going to determine our future? Linear algebra and a little bit of calculus. You don't have to know much calculus. It was perfect. It's just perfect. Like, the things that I was good at happened to be the things that were, like, good. And, like, multivariable calculus, not so good. Linear algebra is cool. No, we didn't hack the Ford firmware. I'm giving the Ford back. I'm over Ford. It's not the year of the Ford anymore. Part of our focus. All right, guys, let me tell you. There's really 6 cars that we're focused on here. If you have one of these 6 cars, you're in luck. If you don't have one of these 6 cars, you're out of luck. We have the CR-V, the Civic, and the Accord in the Honda department. And in the Toyota department, we have the RAV4, the Camry, and the Corolla. I don't think I spelled that right. Corolla. There we go. These six cars are the future. If you have one of these 6, you're in luck. What's the cheapest? I don't know. Couldn't tell you. I'm rich. What? Oh, God, because everybody's using that stupid data speed. Oh, Super Cruise Cabana link. We'll see. Maybe we'll share that. I don't know. Andy's out driving our Cadillac right now. He's going to move to that upstairs. That upstairs is pretty nice, right? All right, let's go chill up in that room for a little bit. Is Eddie paper rich yet? You'll have to ask Eddie that. I don't know, man. We all kind of got in on crypto early, too. Everyone around the office, so. And we got out. Hopefully. Not everyone got out. I got out. I'm out. Over crypto. No, I'm kidding. Always keep your portfolio balanced. When crypto appreciates, you want to keep the same percent in crypto. Good investment advice. I also bought Tesla stock. Yo, I bought Tesla stock when Elon, flipped off the people during the conference call. I was like, that is such a boss move. That I bought Tesla stock, and it's up 10%. What a deal. No minivan, no. We support the Civic, the Accord, the CR-V, and we support the Corolla, the Camry, and the RAV4. And that's it. If we hypothetically start releasing a couple reflashes, they're going to be for those 6 cars and no others. Elon Musk should work for you. I think Elon's got better things going on than working at comma. I mean, comma's lit, but SpaceX is cooler. It's just cooler but that said, if you go work at SpaceX, you're going to make way less of an impact because it's a much bigger company. SpaceX is a 6,000 person company now, and we are 15. We're hiring, we hope to be 20 by the end of the year. So we're hiring 5 people this year. Crossovers are going like crazy. It's those CRVs, those RAV4s. The RAV4 was the 3rd best-selling car for a bit. Check this out. Balcony for our newest software engineers. You come out, hang out on the beautiful balcony. Where is Viv? It's Sunday, guys. Only I'm at the office on Sundays. Not a few other people are here. But Viv is probably home. Talk about life. What do you want to know? Vape wild out there? No, I smoked weed yesterday. I don't think we're gonna smoke weed today. That was my yesterday. Smoking weed, cleaning this room. We don't have clerical work, sorry. When did I wake up today? 8:30? Accord Sport? If it's the same stuff, yeah. Guys, why do you always think I'm on drugs? I did drink that big coffee today, though. That is real. I did drink half that big coffee. No, weed yesterday. Smoked weed maybe once a weekend. Bros, the Low Gang. Well, no, I'm over the Low Gang. I don't know. I haven't watched. Logan Paul got bad after he came back because he tried to be like politically correct and like appease audiences. Ugh, weak. Never apologize, bros. Don't get kalaknicked. You know who didn't apologize? Zuckerberg, because you gotta Zuckerberg him. That's right. We use Azure because they gave us more free money. Never give up, never surrender, absolutely. Yeah, Zuck 'em. Thoughts on TensorFlow versus PyTorch? I use TensorFlow. No real reason. It kind of came out first. Eager mode's pretty nice now too, so you get like that same PyTorch niceness. Yeah, of course, new product for the mass market, right? Isn't that the idea? But it's gonna take a bit. It's gonna take 18 months. How much for a verse? Yo, I will do a verse if you have a following and you actually want me on your rap track. I will absolutely write you some 16 bars. Reach out to me on SoundCloud, soundcloud.com/TomCruise with 2 zeros. What positions? Okay, so we're hiring for driver monitoring. So you got to do like ML and data science. We're hiring for firmware, Panda firmware, hypothetical firmware and bring up for future hardware products that may or may not exist. Know things about hardware and like C and drivers and stuff. We're hiring for mapping. There's a roach. There's no roach. It's the roach, bro. Nice troll. That would be funny though if that actually happened during a Periscope. When will Eon be replaced? Eons will be supported certainly through the rest of the year. Guys, we're a phone company. We're going to release new hardware every year. What do you want to do with 10 meters? 10 centimeters, bro. We're hiring 2 people for mapping. We're hiring a full stack engineer. And we're hiring like a data scientist. Pretty much those 4. If you know things about ML, data science, code in Python, low-level stuff, drivers, C, that's all good. If you know things about controls, vehicle dynamics, we'll always hire people like that. Really, you come in here, I'll tell you what our interview process is. I ask you questions, and I kind of probe your knowledge. You can do the same thing to me. You can probe my knowledge. But then, like, if by the end of the interview we're having a conversation where we're both teaching each other things, or really if you're just teaching me things, if you're way smarter than me, you're absolutely hired here. If you're teaching me things by the end of the interview and we're having like legit conversation, that's what it is. Like that's what it takes to get hired around here. Know things. I say the same thing on dates too. Like know things. I don't care even really what you know things about, but like know things. You know, so many people just don't know things. C and C++ developer looking for a job. Give me a job at comma.ai. We get a phone screen set up. What's the speed of light, bro? Do you know? Life is work. What else is there to do? Jordan Peterson has this great thing. He's like, look, man, you gotta believe it. You gotta believe in evil. You gotta believe that some things are bad, because if nothing's bad, then nothing's good. And if nothing's good, what do we wake up and what do we work toward all day? No, if you teach me things about history during an ML interview, no, you don't get the job. But I would love if like I went on a date and some girl taught me things about history. That would be great. There you go, bro. You know the speed of light. But the problem is everyone can Google it, right? Now you do that in person, do that fast. Do I believe in God? Absolutely. I mean, maybe not the Judeo-Christian God, but like somebody created the world, right? Rice, what about it? Ask what the implications of the speed of light are. I mean, that's fascinating, yeah, you can get into. Is communicating faster than the speed of light possible? What if I use quantum entanglement, bro? We didn't block Iran. People say this. I honestly, someone else probably did it. We do nothing with Iran. We there's not, we live in virtual reality. Yeah, probably something like that. Aliens created us. Yeah, I mean, again, something created us, and that's what I call God, right? I need some philosophical teaching. What? I was reading Nietzsche, bro. I didn't get it much when I was younger. Like, I read Nietzsche when I was, like, young. and it was confusing to me. I didn't understand. And then I read Ayn Rand when I was young, and I understood. Because it's very easy to understand. And then you grow up a bit, and you're like, okay, let me find a slightly more nuanced philosophy here. Yeah, Mary Nietzsche is pretty good. Oh God, Rand. I mean, they're good books. They really are good books. If you guys haven't read Atlas Shrugged and Fountainhead, they're very enjoyable to read. As a lifestyle philosophy, I mean, it's fiction. Come on, but it's enjoyable. It's a good book. God is everything. Yeah, that sounds about right. God is nature, man. Travis Kalanick is a huge Rand fan, yeah. Do I believe Linus Torvalds? Do I believe he exists and as a person? Yes. Very easy to understand, misunderstands objectivism. I mean, objectivism I don't actually think is a way to live life, but it certainly has good core points. The problem I have with coding is you hate the theory. You don't need that much theory. Yes, I know. I know. I met Linus Torvalds once at a conference. I think he's incredible. I think he's one of the best software engineers in the world. The fact that he still does the merging in of the pull requests to the kernel. The Linux kernel is much higher quality code than the Windows. I've read the Windows kernel code and I've read the Mac OS kernel code. Oh man, the Linux kernel is way better. If God is good and powerful, who said anything about God being good? That sounds like some Christian stuff. I told you I believe in God. I just believe God is powerful. I don't know about good. I think good is a human invention. Have I addressed the gray key? I don't know what that is. Do I know about kernel? What do you want to know? Yeah, I know about kernel. I know it exists. What do you want to know? Have I addressed the gray key? What is gray key? What's my IQ? We're not going to talk about that. I don't care who cracks iPhones anymore. I have an iPhone. Don't hack my iPhone. I'm sure it works. I'm sure someone's making money off of it. Stoplight Stop and Go, a new model. Yeah, always coming soon. No, they'll be out by the end of the year. The new model is coming sooner. Models are working. Can I hack Google? Again, what do you mean by that? I probably could hack Google. I probably couldn't hack Google and get away with it. That's a lot harder. And again, what do you mean by hack, right? Could I get access to people's data? Yeah, probably. Though the real thing is you don't want to go after Google. Why not just go after the person directly? Can I change the front page of google.com? Yeah, probably. It would probably take a year. New calibration is going to be sick. New calibration is so fast. New calibration is fast. Yeah, when will we map the rest of the world that's not America? I don't know, man. After the GDPR, I'm very bearish on Europe. I'm very bearish on touching any European stuff. Talk to your representatives. Tell them that laws like that are crap. How many hours do I work every day? How many hours am I awake? Life is work. How interactive I am. Thank you. I'm like a cam girl. Except nobody pays me. Thoughts about Google Duplex. This is a sick demo. I just go back to winning is work. Is Google or the NSA more secure? Probably the NSA, only because they have less outward-facing services, right? Google has a lot of endpoints that you could attack. All right, bro, you're banned. That's just vulgar. What do you think we can do about the roads in California? You almost can't see the lanes, but you can, and people don't crash, so I'm sure machines can too. I'm not hacking Iran. I don't care. I'm like your camera girl, right? Except nobody pays me. I hated the Google presentation. No, but you have to make the computer say because people do. It sounded good. And what that's really going to... I'm absolutely not a white supremacist, you guys. Why have the computer say Because Really what it is, all right, you're asking me if I can hack shit, you're banned. A white supremacist guy is banned. We don't need that talk here. Guilfoyle doesn't like the I don't even know what you mean by that. Sativa, Duplex beating Turing test. Yeah, it kind of is, in a way. Well, what that's really going to do, what Google Duplex is going to do is make humans a very expensive endpoint. So it's going to make it very expensive for humans to, if you're a restaurant and you don't have an online booking system, you're going to get calls from computers, and I know who Guilfoyle. I got Guilfoyle, the actor, Guilfoyle on Silicon Valley. I'm talking about what level of the meta this is on. Yeah, we have Duplex on both ends of the line. I mean, this is great. They're both gonna have a legitimate conversation, but there has to be a reason that exists, right? No evolutionary algorithms. Let's start with Zuck. We got to talk about whether Zuck's human before we get to me. We don't use evolutionary algorithms because they're not as powerful as search. They're not as powerful as convex optimization, right? If you think about what gave rise to humans, maybe evolution designed the architecture, but the learning, the real power comes from convex optimization. I love machine learning algorithms. The search is just way less powerful. You can show that convex optimization is just more powerful. There's a guy on Periscope that hates Zuckerberg. Zuckerberg's all right. What are some of the problems people will be working on? So, winning self-driving cars. I mean, that's the whole problem, right? How do you win self-driving cars? So you'll be working on things like mapping, things like machine learning. How do you? So we have maps, right? We gotta put them all on a big map. We gotta put that in a database so we can quickly access it. Would I upload my brain on a computer? Yeah, you gotta be a little bit careful with that. What do I think about Bill Gates or Steve Jobs? Something like Bill Gates versus Steve Jobs. I mean, they both have things going for them. It's hard to get real information still about Steve Jobs because he's kind of been deified after his death. Self-driving planes. No, to be honest, if you're talking about cities, these small hop drones are pretty good. How do I learn how to do machine learning? Read the internet. Any breakthroughs in depth detection? We're working on it. Pretty good. Unsupervised stuff's getting good. Maps we solve store locally now. We'll stream them over the internet. What database do we use? MySQL. Are you using ACID or base databases? We use MySQL. Do you believe SetEV job? I don't even know what that is. MySQL's pretty good. It's just what else are you really gonna use? Mongo, bro? You gotta go with that NoSQL? It's slow. We use MySQL on the back end. What does comma hardware look like in 18 months? Well, you'll see. Stick around. It's gonna have, I'll tell you, here's the hint. Here's the hint I'll give you. It's gonna have more cameras. Need a lot more cameras, right? 360. HBase. Is that one of the Apache things? I should know this stuff better. White case. Do you work with NoSQL, big data stuffs? So a lot of our big stuff is stored as flat files. No, so we don't put the videos in MySQL and stuff. That's all done as flat files. 360, bro. But no, I mean, it's going to be, if anything comes out with a 360 count, it's going to be a lot more expensive. And it's not going to do that much more at first. We got to get there. Everyone will go, yeah, cloud is a great idea, right? Everyone should go to the cloud. Except for GPUs now, unfortunately, they're still really expensive in the cloud, so it's worth it to have them on premise. But if you're talking about just compute and keeping servers up and reliability and stuff like that, you want to go cloud. Yeah, maybe stereo, we'll see. What do I think about quantum computing? I think it's mostly a scam. Yeah, even the NSA, I think the NSA actually uses Azure. Quantum computing is probably mostly a scam. I believe that P equals BQP, if you want to get real in-depth about this. I don't think there's any problems that quantum computers can solve faster than classical computers. I do think there's a classical time factoring algorithm, and I think we'll find it in 10 years. Privacy. Guys, get over it. Get over privacy. If you're interested in privacy, you're going to lose. Can you build a recommender system? Why? Seems like all manufacturers are going to come with self-driving feature. Yeah, just like all phones come with smartphone feature, except they run Android, right? All phones are going to come with internet browser. Well, yeah, and like some of the manufacturers tried to make their own phone with internet browser, and we know exactly how that ended up. Let me see your Nokia N900, bro. Yeah, don't use the internet if you think about privacy. That's absolutely right. You want privacy? Go live in a cabin. And honestly, people will still find you. I absolutely love my work. Yeah, convert to Bitcoin and burn your computer. We're going to do partnerships. I vomit when I hear that word. It's disgusting. Are manufacturers going to be allowed to use our open source software on their cars? Absolutely. Sidekick 2, best phone, made by Andy Rubin. Surveillance state. Yeah, I mean, the only problem is that we're not surveilling the surveillance state, right? Quantum key distribution. Yeah, you can, sure, what do you mean? You could communicate securely. That's not like a problem, right? Like you're misunderstanding what partnerships aren't really a bad question. They just kind of disgust me a little bit. No, I'm not gay. It'd kind of be cool to be gay, I think, though. Partnerships are a new banned question. No. What was the thing before that? Oh, about key distribution. No, I mean, look, it's not like the NSA can't crack your cryptography. Yes, do I know about Stallman? Yes, he exists. But the problem has a lot more to do with the analog call, right? Like it's not the like communication that they can intercept. It's like, well, why don't they just hijack your phone, or why don't they just like send a guy to tail you? Or there's much cheaper ways to violate your privacy than cracking your 4096-bit RSA, right? Like don't. Privacy is a scam, guys. Security is a huge scam. I went to RSA this year. I could not believe the entire floor is just filled with scammers trying to sell you their box. I don't know. I mean, I think if you're gay, you're into that, right? Physical access is way easier. Yeah. License plate readers are everywhere, yeah. Yeah, cameras are everywhere, man. You want to know about the license plate reader network? It's called Schiffer, man. Should we process all the license plates? What's my favorite engineer? I don't know what that means. Like people? I don't know that many people, guys. Yeah, if your digital security is good, I mean, it's not, Westworld tonight. I don't know, I haven't really watched this season yet. I've heard mediocre things. I should catch up. I've been watching Death Note. What do I think of Andrew McAfee? You mean like the guy who killed his neighbor in Belize on bath salts? You know. AI can write own code. Well, sort of. That's what AI kind of is. Localized shadows on the road at sunset. Yeah, HDR is a real solution to that. I mean, we should just have enough dynamic range in the cameras. We've shipped HDR. A future cuck streaming live in his rod pink hoodie. Yay. You know what, bro? You're banned. No, I don't. Nope, I got it. Nope. What's my favorite LSTM application? The Hutter Prize. The Hutter Prize. The Hutter Prize is sweet. Make the smallest self-extracting archive you can of Wikipedia. I think the winning entry might have an LSTM now. There's a guy, Byron Knoll, working on his open source thing called CMix. That's really cool. We ship worldwide. All right, bro. Banned! Thank you for commenting again. I love banning people. It feels great. Can we expect to light it up for Tesla anytime soon? No, I'm not dissing Tesla. Look, Sony's run by losers. Tesla's run by awesome people. I want to beat them legitimately in a... Here's the thing. Like, I don't think Elon Musk actually likes me. I like him, and I'm a big fan, right? I think he looks at me like some, like, you know, get banned before. Why I banned everyone? Because it's ban day, right? Well, Sunday, sorry. What function is working best for back propagation? I like Atom. Atom's pretty good. Tesla is insolvent. No, they're not. No, they're not. You gotta use debt, man. Prius is absolutely still supported. Would I sell my entire company to Tesla? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know if Musk hates me. I honestly don't really care. Call the guy a chip on Twitter. See, I love that he does that, man. Where's the CEO of GM doing that? I don't think Elon Musk is jealous of my talent. I think he's smarter than me right now. Maybe I'll beat him in a few years. Light It Up was good, I know. Yeah, I mean, no, there's no such thing as a perfect self-driving car. It's just like superhuman self-driving cars. I mean, maybe there is, right? But it's like you don't need a perfect chess player or Go player to build something that's far superhuman. I don't go to DEFCON anymore. I wanted to speak there last year, and they said no. I sort of don't like what DEFCON has become, so I don't go anymore. Nope, I don't want to be famous, and I'm not that rich. I don't care. Money is worthless to me. How to become smarter? Bad news, I don't really think it's possible. I think IQ is pretty fixed throughout your life. I mean, you can become dumber, but I don't know if you can become smarter. Thoughts on TPUs? Not a fan. I think DEFCON it's run by like the perpetual conference crowd. Like all these conferences are kind of becoming homogenized by the kind of people who go to conferences. You have a merger of like industry and maybe some like social justice warrior-esque themes. You know, you see the people with like pink hair who are the organizers of the conferences, and like that's cool if you want to have a conference about that, but like it's becoming everything. I heard good things still about CCC. I don't give a shit. I don't want to be famous, bro. I don't want to be like super rich. I want to know everything. You can train your brain to become smarter. Yeah, I mean, you can just become stupider, I kind of think. What about B-sides? I don't know, I've never been to B-sides. Maybe it's okay. But DEFCON, you can definitely do things to increase productivity and maximize your innate capabilities. Yeah, that's probably true. Am I doing any CTFs? Nah, I don't play CTFs anymore. All right, guys. All right, maybe we'll do 3 more minutes. Make it 45 minutes. I can't wait till some journalist like goes through this and is like, the problematic things about comma.ai's periscopes. Thanks for the attention, bro. Can you win at DEFCON? I did a few years. Could I win solo? There's probably 1 year I had a chance. I do drink coffee. Wisdom's not fixed. Yeah, I do CTFs. They're pretty cool. Did I see Avengers? No, I don't go see the superhero movies. They're Listen to what PewDiePie says about the superhero movies. They're taking up room where there could be good new movies. It's the same story, repackaged every single time. Could I win DEFCON right now? No, I'd probably have to practice for a year. Read Scott Alexander's stuff about growth mindset. It's a nice fiction, but I'm not really sure it's true. Can you buy the Ford Giraffe? I think we'll open source it. Coffee's only carcinogen in California. Good thing I'm not in... Oh, wait, no, I'm in California. How to code faster. Make a plan. Musk hates me. Yeah, he probably does. No, I'm in San Francisco. IDA Pro is good because like no one's made anything better. What deep learning papers do you recommend to read? I'm excited about decorrelated batch normalization. That's what we're going to do right now. Life is a carcinogen. That sounds about right. No, don't be so worried about how you're going to die. Just be worried about how you're going to live forever. Map Europe. No, only America and Canada. Maybe Mexico too. We like Mexico. I went to Mexico. It was pretty nice. But I went to like Playa del Carmen and stuff. Our buffer overflows. No, I think we're kind of past buffer overflows. I solved over the wire vortex. You saw that. Doing that shit on live stream is hard. I don't really talk about security much anymore. It's kind of boring. Did we sell the Ford? No, not yet. Next week. Can user map Europe? Yeah, we'll do. Oh God, we'll consider European. I don't know. Let's get the America maps working first. Cost of living in San Francisco is insane. Yeah, man. Peter Thiel complains. He's like, I give money to these companies, and then they pay to the employees, and the employees pay to landlords. I'm really just helping these NIMBY landlords out. What was that name? Regrowth Mindset. Scott Alexander. He writes this blog called Slate Star Codex. It's really good. Check it out. West Hollywood hoodie. We gotta redo our merch. That's what I was telling Viv yesterday. I'm like, I want to get some merch that's like nice. What am I doing today? I'm reading some more Nietzsche, and I'm gonna implement that paper. Why am I happy all the time? Because I don't understand why people are sad, man. Life is great. We live in paradise. I went out for breakfast this morning. I love going out for breakfast. Like sometimes I gotta deal with stuff and I'm not happy, but today I don't have much to deal with. I'm hanging out. It's a good day. Comma pocket tea. I don't know what that is, man. Hackers are sad. I'm not sad. Favorite breakfast food? Oh, I mean, I love waffles, but I don't feel good after I eat waffles, you know? Life is great has nothing to do with... I honestly think if you have a mentality that life is great, you end up just like getting money. And if you have a mentality that life is shit, you like don't. I love pizza. I've been eating a lot more McDonald's lately too. McDonald's is actually pretty good. Be careful what you eat though. Don't eat more than 2,000 calories a day. Don't be fat. You need a comma hoodie. Do we have any furniture in here? We're gonna put some desks up in here. McDonald's is kind of nasty. That's kind of true. Don't eat more than 2,000 calories a day though. Be sure to eat reasonably. I don't think it matters what you eat as long as you eat. I think all of like nutrition is a scam. As long as you eat 2,000 calories or less per day. That's it. No, I was never fat, bro. Am I going to jazz up the place you're at right now? We're going to throw some desks up in here. Do I care about my body? I care about not being fat. Beyond that, not that much. What if you're Michael Phelps? Bro, you should see me in a pool. I ain't Michael Phelps. This is Maverick merch. It is Maverick merch. I kind of like it. I'm over Logan Paul. No, I think nutrition is mostly a scam. Like, I think that they change what's the new hip nutrition every once in a while. I don't have a girlfriend. I went to Vegas with this girl 2 weekends ago. That was pretty cool. Actually, I guess that was last weekend. It was pretty fun. What made me get a Roomba? I bought it. I'm very disappointed with it, actually. It's kind of crap. It costs way too much money. Do I exercise? Not, like, really. I go to yoga sometimes. I walk. We just don't know yet. I don't know. Maybe there's some answers to nutrition, but I think there's just don't know. Do I exercise? I can do some push-ups. Having a girlfriend is cool. That's a personal decision, man. Money has influenced, absolutely. Like they put out some new scam, don't eat carbs or gotta eat or don't eat gluten or, you gotta eat kale. Kale's a superfood. I think I could do a backflip on a trampoline. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry you don't like how I look. Thanks, bro. Really helping out my self-esteem here, bro. Money influences all research, unfortunately. Am I going to announce speaking next time? Who's my first girlfriend? I'm not going to say her name. Who is they? Who's they? What do you mean? Did I say they? The great conspiracy. Any upgrades for the adhesive? I don't know. Cam girls can have a hard time holding down relationships. No, I don't think I'm winning against Tesla because Elon has a girlfriend. He had this interview where he came out. He's like, look, man, I would just be so sad if I built rockets and had no one to come home and share it with. And it was a real human moment. I kind of liked it. Where will I be at 30 years old? I don't know. Probably on this couch talking to you guys. I don't know. I don't think about the future that much like that. I think about the future in grand broad strokes, where's technology going? But in terms of my future, who cares? All right, Scopies. Winning self-driving cars, I hope. Do I plan to teach? My dad's a teacher. I don't think they'd let me. I don't have credentials. What does comma look like in 2 years? Unicorn, bro. Unicorn. That's my new thing. Unicorn. Where is technology going? That's a long and complex question. 18 months. Apple turns off the fancier computers when you start Siri. That's pretty cool. It's good. It's a nice touch. Quiet Scopie. ASMR Scopie. Decacorn. I don't know. What do I think about veganism? Again, it's a personal choice. If you choose to be a vegan, good for you. If you choose to stand on the corner and scream about how non-veganism is immoral, No. This Periscope will... Oh, ASMR. Okay, we gotta go right up close to the mic like this. Look, feel the couch. I called my mom yesterday. I don't know if I'll call her today. I wished her Happy Mother's Day. Sorry. I was watching ASMR videos yesterday. They're pretty cool. All right. I should get back to work too. Thank you for joining. We are hiring. Come work at comma.ai. ASMR Scope. Come work at comma.ai. Great Sunday. Yeah, Andrew Ng. Oh, he's really killing his reputation. Yo. Peace out, bros.